I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Music Theory Tuition series where I work with you step by step through the ABRSM Discovering Music Theory grades. I'll work through every single exercise and explain everything you need to know. You can access information about the books I have available to help you on my website. Go to sharonbill.com. For advert-free and longer lessons, you can become a patron at patreon.com/SharonBill. If you can give me a like, that would be super, and please do subscribe to my channel to stay updated. You can support this channel by buying me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/SharonBill. In exercise 1, we looked at converting to compound time from simple time. Now we're going to go the other way round, and so we're asked to show which is the correct conversion from compound to simple time. So remember, when we're in compound time, we're in groups of 3, and we need to convert to groups of 2 into simple time, and so we kind of got to do a squish, and we would do that by removing dots or adding triplets, because remember 3 beats in the time of 2 will do that for us. It's very important though that we still keep that sense of triple time here. Here we have 3 dotted crotchet beats and we need to convert to 3 crotchet beats, and we need to make sure each group falls on the correct beat. The musical effect should not be changed at all. And so we can see here is group 1, 2, 3, here's group 2, 2, 3, here's group 3. So we need to make sure that these groups still fall on the correct beat of the bar, but now we're going to be looking in simple time in groups of 2. And so this one has been correctly squished with a triplet, 1, 2, 3. However, this is wrong because this has been changed. This is a longer crotchet to a quaver. Here we've got 2 equal quavers, so they've changed the musical effect. That won't do. This is correct, they've removed the dot, but it's wrong because of this. So that beat 2 has been changed. So let's look at this next one. We have a group of 3 that have been squished by using a triplet, 3 into the time of 2 beats. So we have 3 quaver beats in the time of 2 beats. Here we have 3 quaver beats. Although there are only 2 notes, there are still 3 quaver beats in that group, and so the triplet will do the maths for us there. And then here the dot has been removed, and so that is absolutely correct, and we can see there's beat 1, beat 2, beat 3. The musical effect hasn't changed, so that's our correct answer. Let's just do a little quick overview of this final one. We can be sure it's going to be wrong because we've already found the correct answer, but let's see what's wrong about this one. Well, straight away we can see something's gone very wrong here because that's become a semiquaver, which it shouldn't be. They've made that note shorter. We've got a semiquaver rest, so basically they've kind of rewritten 2 quavers into 2 semiquavers to make the time fit, and that does change the musical effect, so that won't do. These final beats are complete, but this is the bit that's wrong here. So that's been changed musically. Let's press on to this next one. So here we should have 4 dotted crotchet beats. So there's group 1, group 2, and then there we can see our beats 3 and 4. So we need to make sure the musical effect hasn't changed. Well, this one we can see is wrong straight away because we've changed the musical effect. We've got, instead of a crotchet and a quaver, we've got a dotted quaver semiquaver, and that will be a much skippier rhythm. Instead of 1, 2, 3, that'd be dum, da dum, da dum, and it's all wrong here. And then we've, instead of having a 2-beat note, we've got basically what in crotchet beats is 1.5 beats. It's just all over the place there. It's been completely rewritten, and the musical effect would be very different. So that's wrong. This one, straight away, again, we can tell that it's wrong because we've changed the musical effect, and that has become a semiquaver. And again, it's going to be a much skippier rhythm. than this here. So that's wrong. We've rewritten it and that would change the musical effect. So it must be this one. And let's see how this works out. So we have a triplet there which can squish a group of 3 quaver beats, because although there are only 2 notes, that's still quaver, 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 3 quaver beats. Here we have 3 quaver beats which are squished with a triplet sign, and then the dot is removed and that does the job for us. So that's the correct answer there. Here again there are 3 quaver beats, and although they are sort of unequal in musical performance, mathematically we have 3 quaver beats because we have a quaver beat here. Half of that is a semiquaver's worth, which with this semiquaver gives us our second quaver. So there's one, the dot and the semiquaver gives us another, and there's our final of that group. So there we can see is our group of 3. Let's press on to the final 2. And if you haven't already, I do suggest that you have a go of these yourself. It's okay to go wrong. It's better to learn by your mistakes. Work in pencil. And so I'm hoping you've had a go of these, and now we can check through them together. And so here we should have a triple time effect. We've got group 1, which is our first group of 3. There's group 2, there's group 3, and it should fall like that when it's been converted into simple time. Now that's correct. We've got a group of 3 made into a group of 2 with a triplet. That's correct, but this has been changed entirely. And notice here, this is so wrong as well, because this is a group of 3. 1, 2, 3. And if you remember, that common time gives us 4 beats in a bar. So we've completely changed the meter and everything. So that's just wrong. Too many beats in the bar. So here, let's try this one. So here is our group of 3, and we have 3 quaver beats, which are squished into the time of 2, which is a 1 crotchet beat. So there's our first beat. The triplet will do the job. Oh, that one, that's the one we're after. And then the dot is removed. That's correct. Let's see why this one is incorrect. Well, here we've got 1 crotchet beat, and then we've got half a beat on its own, and then these are grouped correctly, but this one's sort of left belonging to no beat whatsoever. The beaming is wrong. And then we've got this random quaver beat, which is an incomplete beat at the end, so that would be wrong as well. We've changed the musical effect entirely there. That's why that one's wrong. Let's have a look at this final one. And so we should have 2 dotted crotchet beats per bar. And here, remember, a duplet stretches 2 into the time of 3. So there's our final group of 3. There's 1 quaver, 2 quavers. There's our third quaver beat. And so we're in duple time, so we should still feel that 2 beats in a bar now. And these all provide beat 1, and that's correct. We can beam underneath the rest. We've still got quaver, quaver rest, 2 semiquavers, which gives us 1, 2, 3 quaver beats, but those 3 quaver beats are squished into the time of 2 with the triplet. That's correct. And then get rid of the duplet, because we don't need to stretch it into a group of 3, we need it to stay into a group of 2. And the performer will then know that that's where beat 2 is used there in the music. So that's correct. So these are incorrect. Let's see why these are incorrect. Well, here, these 2 notes should be semiquavers, and they've been changed into quavers, so that's musically incorrect. So we've changed the timing, and then we shouldn't have just a random quaver. We always beam to show the start of each new beat, so this one's floating and going nowhere. And then here we've got a duplet sign, which is still doing the job of stretching 2 into the time of 3. So that's incorrect. We're still in compound time here, whereas we should be in simple time. So that would have to go to make it into a group of 2, as it were. So that one is incorrect, of course. And then why is this one wrong? Let's see what's going on here. Well, here, instead of being 2 semiquavers, it's 2 quavers. And so instead of being a group of 3 into 2 quavers, we've actually got 3 into 2 crotchets. That means we've actually got way too many beats in a bar. So we've now got 4 beats in a bar, not 2. Because we should have 2 crotchet beats or 2 dotted crotchet beats. This should be duple time. This is quadruple time because we've converted to crotchet beats here. And then they should be quavers and they've become crotchets. So basically everything here is double value, and so that's incorrect. And so if you just do clap these through and just tap through and see how the musical effect has changed, it's quite staggering really, and yet it's a simple job to just add a duplet or a triplet or a dot or remove as needed. So that's that page now finished. I hope this is helpful to your studies. Please do like and subscribe to stay updated. If you'd like to support this channel, you can buy me a coffee, and for advert-free lessons you can become a patron. Do visit my website where you'll find many resources available to help you. Visit sharonbill.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.